Chapter 5 Painting the Eyes on a Dragon
画龙点睛。张僧繇是南北朝时期梁朝著名的宫廷画师，活跃在大约490到540年间。张僧繇生活的年代正是佛教从印度传入中国，在宗教和文化领域都对中国产生极大影响的时期。而张僧繇则奉朝廷之命，在当时京城，也就是今天的南京的许多佛寺中绘制大型壁画。张僧繇的绘画艺术广受推崇，直到今天，我们在世界各地的博物馆里还能看到后人临摹的他的画作。经历了3个世纪以后，晚唐时期的一位著名艺术史学家兼收藏家写下了这么一个关于张僧繇的故事。梁武帝命张僧繇在安乐寺的墙壁上画4条金龙，张僧繇只用了3天就画好了。那4条金龙画得栩栩如生，惟妙惟肖，吸引了很多人前来观看。人人都对画师的手法赞不绝口。不过，当人们走近一看，才发现唯一美中不足的是这几条金龙都没画眼睛。于是大家就恳请张僧繇把金龙的眼睛点上。张僧繇总是说，给金龙点上眼睛并不难，但我一那样做，这几条金龙必飞走的。当然，没有人相信张僧繇的说法，都觉得这样的解释实在有点荒唐。后来，有的人甚至说张僧繇不诚实。张僧繇受不了了，就很不情愿地答应了给金龙点上眼睛。不过，他心里计划只给2条金龙点上眼睛。这样至少还有2条金龙会留在佛寺的壁画上。到了张僧繇给金龙点眼睛的那一天，许多人都跑来见证这一时刻。张僧繇拿起画笔，轻轻地给2条金龙点上了眼睛。刹那间，天空中乌云翻滚，狂风大作，电闪雷鸣。只见那两条点了眼睛的金龙腾空而起，穿破画壁，飞向了雷电交加的天空中。又过了片刻，云开雾散，好像什么都没发生一样。除了张僧繇以外，围观的人都吓得目瞪口呆，站在那里一句话也说不出来了。大家再往墙壁上一看，壁画上只剩下那2条没点眼睛的金龙了，谁也不知道那2条点了眼睛的金龙飞到哪儿去了。画龙点睛并不是一个编撰出来的神话故事，而是出自《历代名画记》这样一部严肃的艺术史专著。作者张彦远本人是一位受人敬仰的画家、书法家、鉴赏家和艺术评论家。画龙点睛的故事显然并不是历史上的真实事件，但在张彦远的心目中，只有撰写这样一个传奇故事，才能最完美地诠释他对张僧繇的敬佩之情。
The proverb in modern usage. The importance of book titles.
书名的意义。虽然画龙点睛最早出自一件艺术作品，但后来却更多地使用在文学作品中。文学作品在创作的过程中，往往形成自己的生命力，以至于其作者在完成创作时都感到十分惊讶。 一部文学作品的生命力是由很多因素决定的，而有时候作品的名字会起到显著的作用。封面上的名字可能会让读者又好奇又纳闷，而只有看完这部作品，才发现它的名字确实是作者画龙点睛之笔。莎士比亚的剧作可以用来说明这一点，他的历史剧和悲剧都是用剧中主角命名的，而第三类的剧作，也就是喜剧，如《仲夏夜之梦》、无事生非、错误喜剧、爱的徒劳和皆大欢喜的剧名都很风趣。可以说，这些剧名真实地反映了剧作的精髓，并且充分展现了莎翁的创作天赋。
This is the end of Chapter 5.
Painting the eyes on a dragon. During the Liang dynasty, 502 to 557, there was a famous court painter by the name of Zhang Xingyu, ca 490 to 540. This was a time when Buddhism, with all its religious and cultural influences, was coming into China from India. Zhang Xingyu was commissioned by the emperor to paint large murals at Buddhist temples in the capital, present-day Nanjing. His works were so esteemed that many of them were replicated by later painters and can now be found in major museums around the world. Some 3 centuries later, in the late Tang dynasty, a notable art historian and collector wrote the following story about one of Zhang Senjiu's works. Emperor Wu of the Liang dynasty commissioned Zhang Xingyu to paint 4 golden dragons on a mural at Anil Temple. It took him only 3 days to complete the assignment. As expected, the painted dragons were extremely vivid and true to life. The mural attracted throngs of viewers, who all marveled at how lifelike the dragons looked. The only thing was, when they walked up close to see it, they discovered that none of the dragons had eyes. One by one, people pleaded with Zhang Xingyu to remedy this tiny imperfection. Zhang Senjiu's reply was always the same: it wouldn't be hard at all to put eyes on the dragons, but if I did that, the dragons would crash through the wall and fly away. Of course, no one believed him. They all thought this was just a ridiculous excuse. After a while, people started accusing him of lying. It got to the point where Zhang Xingyu couldn't stand the accusations anymore, so he reluctantly agreed to add eyes to the dragons. But secretly, he planned to add eyes on only 2 of the dragons so that there would at least be 2 left on the temple's mural. The day he was to paint the eyes on the dragons, a crowd gathered to witness the event. As Zhang picked up his brush and lightly added dots for the eyes of 2 dragons, dark clouds mushroomed overhead, followed by gusts of wind, then a flash of lightning and a clap of thunder. Everyone except Zhang Xingyu was horror-struck by the sight of 2 fantastic dragons crashing through the mural and soaring into the stormy sky. Then just as quickly, the storm blew over and the clouds cleared up. The crowd stood there with their mouths agape, unable to utter a word. When they looked at the mural again, sure enough, only the 2 dragons without eyes remained. No one knew where the other 2 had vanished to. The above story was not intended to be a fairy tale, nor was it meant to be taken as factual history. In fact, it comes from a serious historical art treatise called Record of Famous Paintings from the Past. The author, Zhang Yenyuan, 815 to 907, himself was a highly respected painter, calligrapher, connoisseur, and art critic. Most likely, he sensed that a straightforward account could not adequately demonstrate his extraordinary esteem for Zhang Senjiu's work, and that only a legend could do it justice. The importance of book titles. Although the saying "painting the eyes on the dragon" originally referred to a work of art, it was applied more often to literary works in later times. In the creative process, literary works often take on a life of their own and develop in ways that are surprising even to their creators. Many elements come together to bring a literary work to life, but in some cases, it is the title that especially stands out. To readers, the title may seem enigmatic and intriguing at the outset, and it is only at the end that they realize it is indeed the eyes that the author has painted on the dragon. This point can be illustrated by Shakespeare's plays. Two genres, the histories and tragedies, have names of protagonists as their titles. But the third genre, the comedies, have whimsical titles like Midsummer Night's Dream, Much Ado About Nothing, Comedy of Errors, Love's Labours, Lost, and As You Like It. These titles truly capture the spirit and essence of the plays, and are another mark of Shakespeare's genius.